Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHONJ's Teresa Giudice and Jacqueline Laurita trolled by critics. Face and lips are horrifying. Teresa Giudice and Jacqueline Laurita have been spending a lot of time together in recent weeks. However, their latest outing has garnered attention for all the wrong reasons. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star posted a video showing her out in Newport Beach, enjoying quality time with Jacqueline. But why are they getting trolled online? Teresa went a little overboard with the filter used while recording the video, and people didn't hesitate to call her out. The heavily snatched nose and over-plump lips were a dead giveaway that her appearance had been altered. This time, we know it's just a filter and not something more permanent because the OG recently posted a fresh-faced photo online with her naturally curly hair, and fans raved about her appearance. Teresa and Jacqueline were having fun during their day out, but they won't be too happy to find out what the critics said about their faces. "So look who I'm with," said the RHONJ star in the video that showed a close-up of their faces. "I'm here in Newport Beach with Jacqueline, so happy to see her." The former best friends had their drinks in hand and clinked their glasses as Teresa exclaimed, "We're gonna get wasted." At Bravo Celebrities reposted the video, which was first shared on Teresa's Instagram story, and the critics had a field day in the comments. "I hope that's filters gone wrong for both of them. True looks like she belongs in a wax museum," said a commenter. "All I see is plastic and hot dog lips," added someone else. One RHONJ viewer called Teresa and Jacqueline has-beens and added, "Trish starting to look like Quoville now." "What is wrong with Teresa's face?" questioned a commenter. "Her face and lips are horrifying," added someone else. This is the second time we've seen Jacqueline and Teresa together in the past several days, as the duo recently appeared on the OG's new podcast, Turning the Tables. Teresa decided to have a reunion of her own with Jacqueline and RHONJ alum Kim DePaula after the network canceled the season 14 reunion. The trio spent 2 hours catching up on old times and spilled some behind-the-scenes tea from season 1. While filming the episode, Teresa also revealed she had plans to meet up with Jacqueline in a few weeks. "This was so much fun," said the OG before ending the show. "I'm gonna see you, Jacqueline. The following week I'm gonna see you." The pair kept their word and recently spent a fun day in Newport Beach, California. The world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey has always been a blend of glamour, controversy, and plenty of online drama. Teresa Giudice and Jacqueline Laurita, two of the show's most iconic figures, are no strangers to the spotlight. Over the years, their friendship turned to rivalry, then teetered back to a complex truce. Each phase reflected in a flurry of Instagram comments, tabloid stories, and Twitter exchanges. Most recently, however, the attention has focused on something more personal and aesthetic. Their transformations, which have sparked some rather brutal criticism from fans and critics alike. The chatter began when Teresa posted a series of photos from a recent event, wearing her signature long, dark waves and a high glam look. The comment section, however, quickly turned sour as fans zeroed in on her facial features. Comments ranged from mild observations like, "You look so much more natural in season 1, to downright harsh critiques, including, "Your face and lips are horrifying." Some claimed that Teresa's recent photos showed someone nearly unrecognizable from the beloved New Jersey matriarch they'd watched for over a decade. Jacqueline wasn't immune either. When she posted her own selfie, smiling wide with enhanced lips and well-defined cheekbones, fans immediately took to pointing out the similarities, and not always kindly. "Are you trying to look like Teresa?" One commenter questioned, while another observed, "What happened to aging gracefully?" A thread quickly developed on social media where people debated whether Jacqueline was copying Teresa or if the two were simply following the same beauty trends. For longtime viewers, the criticism wasn't just about aesthetics, but something far deeper. Teresa and Jacqueline's friendship has played out dramatically on screen, morphing from ride-or-die best friends to sworn enemies, and back again in recent years. Fans have always scrutinized their dynamics, but now they turned that scrutiny toward a perceived physical evolution that made both women appear almost as if they were on the same aesthetic journey. "Maybe they're morphing into each other," joked one Twitter user, while another chimed in, "The ultimate frenemy glow-up." Some fans speculated that the similar cosmetic enhancements were their way of aligning again. A friendship revival captured not only in on-camera reconciliation, but also in visual aesthetics. As with many Housewives friendships, the question of authenticity emerged, with critics wondering if their reconciliation was genuine or simply for the cameras. Both women have been open about cosmetic procedures in the past. Teresa often shared her love of beauty treatments and even admitted to feeling pressure to keep up appearances as one of the faces of Bravo's most notorious reality franchise. Jacqueline, too, has been candid about her choices and her openness to experimenting with beauty, but she's also been vocal about how such enhancements have impacted her self-esteem and personal identity. So why the outcry now? Perhaps it's due to the intensity of the transformations, or maybe it's because fans have developed a sense of ownership over these familiar faces. Many Housewives enthusiasts have followed Teresa and Jacqueline's journey for so long that they feel personally invested in their evolution. When beloved TV personalities change, especially physically, it can feel like a shift in the storyline, a disruption of sorts. The backlash, however, wasn't universally negative. Supporters quickly jumped to defend Teresa and Jacqueline, arguing that a woman's choice to undergo cosmetic procedures is personal and should be respected. "It's 2024. Let's not shame women for what they choose to do with their bodies," wrote one Instagram user. Another pointed out, everyone should be allowed to reinvent themselves as they wish. They're under the public's microscope, and sometimes people forget how much pressure that brings. In the days that followed the initial trolling, Teresa took to her podcast to address the issue. "People think they know me because they see me on TV," she said, her voice tinged with a hint of frustration. "But I've evolved, and I don't regret anything I've done. Beauty is a personal journey." She emphasized that her choices reflected who she was now, and that people had to stop trying to freeze reality stars in time. "I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago, just like anyone else," she added. "And I don't need to explain myself." Jacqueline also broke her silence in an Instagram story, sharing, "It's easy to judge when you're not in someone else's shoes. We're all under pressure in different ways, and sometimes we do things that make us feel good. It's not for everyone to understand." She added a note of gratitude for her supporters who were quick to stand up for her. Amid the back and forth of critics and supporters, the social media firestorm did not appear to faze the pair. They carried on posting, sharing behind-the-scenes snippets of their daily lives, including a surprise reunion dinner the two attended with their families. Pictures surfaced showing them laughing together, sharing an unbothered embrace as if to say, "We're still here, living our best lives." To critics, it was a daring move, a kind of quiet rebellion against public opinion. Their supporters, on the other hand, viewed it as an act of solidarity between two friends who'd weathered countless public storms. "People are just jealous they're happy," one fan wrote under a picture of the duo. Another follower echoed the sentiment. "True friendships don't need to explain themselves, especially not to people hiding behind keyboards." While online trolls may have harshly scrutinized Teresa and Jacqueline's looks, the two women managed to turn the criticism into a moment of self-empowerment. Their critics may have found their faces horrifying, but for Teresa and Jacqueline, their transformations represented resilience, self-expression, and a testament to their shared history. Like it or not, The Real Housewives of New Jersey is built on characters evolving, growing, and yes, changing, inside and out. The backlash has since simmered, with both women moving on to promote their upcoming projects. Teresa hinted at a new beauty line, while Jacqueline teased a possible return to reality TV. And as they continued to share their journeys, it became clear that no amount of trolling or critique would deter them from celebrating who they had become. Whether you loved it, hated it, or found it somewhere in between, the conversation about Teresa Giudice and Jacqueline Laurita's new look reflected more than just cosmetic tweaks. It highlighted the pressures, expectations, and complexities of being a modern reality star. After all, in the world of The Real Housewives, every evolution, whether in friendship or beauty, is simply part of the storyline.